Today, I am giving you a real life, and I mean real life look into a morning routine with two kids. One who's going through another sleep regression and another one that goes to school, so we gotta get prepped and ready for the day. This is another fly on the wall video where I'm just gonna walk you through what a real morning routine looks like as a family of 4. And we have a dog. Our 4-year-old is an amazing sleeper, but our 1-year-old definitely is an early riser. But on this night, he woke up at midnight and didn't want to sleep in his own bed, so we all had a slumber party, which means Mama was extra tired because I was basically breastfeeding all night. Matt is an early riser and usually gets up before everyone anyways, so he is a superhero, and I really do mean that. He will take Okaley pretty much every morning so I can get some extra rest. We kind of split it up so that if Sage wakes up throughout the night, Matt is on call. If Okaley wakes up, I'm on call. And usually Okaley wakes up or he wants milk or something, so I usually am the one that is lacking in the sleep department. I'm not gonna lie, it being really dark and cold in the mornings has made it so much harder to feel like awake and ready for the day, but I'm really trying to get back into a routine and doing those even small wellness habits every single day that I know make me feel my best. After going through another year of postpartum, I've definitely just been feeling chronically tired, but I've been trying to go to bed earlier, which has been really just helping me feel more rested when I wake up.
It's so cold.
Hi. Oh, right on, Mom. That didn't last long. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Once Okaley is up for the day, he is awake. This is like his most active time of the day, and it's when I'm like half asleep, so it doesn't really align, but he's ready to go. He wants breakfast, he wants to move and groove, and Mom and Dad, we're tired. It's early. The sun isn't even up. First thing I do every single morning is I drink a tall glass of water and take my vitamin C. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I swear by it. I feel like it's how I don't get sick, and I know if I go down, the whole house goes down. Also, I hope you appreciate how real I'm making this video and just enjoy the hot mess that I look right now. You guys know I don't drink coffee, which honestly some days I wish I did, but it just doesn't really jive with my mental health and makes me super anxious. So I drink herbal coffee instead. It's basically a mix of like dried chicory, roasted barley, dandelion, and it basically kind of tastes like coffee. It has 0 caffeine, but it gives me that ritual in the morning of having a hot cup of coffee, even if it's not real coffee. And because I'm always trying to get my protein in, I add collagen to my herbal coffee as well as some liquid stevia for sweetness. And I'm kind of just on a grass-fed organic creamer kick instead of my usual cashew or almond milk. Luckily, I had some muffins prepped in the freezer for Okaley, and then I also decided just to cook him up an omelet. He hasn't been really liking eggs, like definitely not scrambled, but for some reason, if I do a thin omelet and slice it into strips, he seems to like it. And yes, if you're wondering, it is really hard to do everything with a child on your hip. He is in a full-on Velcro mode stage, and honestly, as much as my arm feels like it's gonna fall off half the time, I just love having him close to me, and I know the stage is a short one. Okaley eats breakfast before everyone else, so it's always the first one that we're prepping so that he can get in his chair and start eating, and then we can start working on our second child. It's kind of nice that their schedules are staggered like this because I feel like waking up with 2 kids screaming and running around and demanding breakfast would be a lot. So if you're in that stage, I'm sending you lots of love and support. Being able to have my kids feed themselves even at a young age is truly the best life hack. I started baby-led weaning right from 6 months old, and allowing my kids to learn to self-feed, whether with a loaded spoon or putting pieces down on the high chair tray and allowing them to grab it once they could do the pincer grasp. It just makes life so much easier. I don't have to physically sit there and spoon feed him purees. He can just feed himself and also just choose what he wants to eat and how much he wants to have. There are so many benefits to this, and it has really helped us in our family dynamic. And yes, this little baby Stanley cup is so cute. I will link it down below.
Good morning.
Time to wake up child number 2. She is such a good sleeper, like I mentioned. She will stay in bed until Mom or Dad come and get her up. It's kind of funny how as we're younger, it's hard for us to sleep in, and then as we get older, we actually start to enjoy sleep and we want to sleep in, and then it's like hard to get them out of bed. Sage has it in her head that Santa likes the bed made and it makes him happy. So we, and by we, I mean Matt or I, we end up making the bed every single day, which I love that she's into that habit. She's also really into coloring right now, and it's all she wants to do day and night.
Yeah, like one or 2-piece egg and egg.
We've been doing a fun craft advent calendar for the month of December leading up to Christmas, and it's something fun that she looks forward to in the morning and that we can do together as like a little calm activity at the table. Also gets her ready to have breakfast. This day's craft was building a little wreath for our town hall. It's a little Christmas village that you add on to every day, and then at the end of the month you're gonna have a full scene, and I'm really excited. It's something I've really enjoyed doing as well. I also love that it's not candy based, because let's be honest, my 4-year-old does not need chocolate first thing in the morning. What's really great about this style of an advent calendar, it's helping to practice patience, but also delayed gratification. It's not something that's done instantly. We have to wait quite a few days to see it totally completed. I'm by no means against screen time. We love our movie nights, but I have found that since reducing screen time in the morning, it has helped our day start on a better note and just made our morning routine run better. I used to think less screen time meant harder on the parents, but it's actually made our life easier, believe it or not. Sage, what do you want for breakfast? Frog in a hole?
I don't know.
Or yogurt and granola?
I don't know.
Okay, which one?
You give me snack.
No, we don't have snacks for breakfast. You get granola and yogurt or frog in a hole. Which one do you want today?
Just give me that.
I'll pick?
Yeah.
Okay. I like to switch it up when it comes to breakfast so that my kids don't get bored. Lately, Sage has been loving banana sushi and yogurt granola parfaits. She never used to like yogurt, so it's a new favorite, and I'm just trying to keep it in rotation. It's also really fast to put together, which is nice. If you're trying to get your kids to enjoy drinking water, serve them water. We never really serve juice in our house, and our kids just naturally enjoy drinking water, and I feel like this has been a really great habit to start at a young age. We are made out of water and is so important for so many functions of the body and for our health and wellness and everything really. Speaking of water, since moving to our new home, one of the main things on the list was bringing over our Aquasana filtration system. We have the Clarum Direct Connect, which is an easy to install under the sink system. That means no drilling into the counter, no dedicated faucet required. It is so easy to install. It's also so easy to uninstall and bring with you, whether you are renting or moving to a new home like we did. This system reduces 77 contaminants, including chlorine, lead, mercury, PFAs, VOCs, and more, leaving the beneficial minerals such as potassium, calcium, and magnesium in the water. If you're ready to start drinking cleaner, healthier water, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in my description to get 55% off all systems, $49 and up, plus free shipping. We use our kitchen sink for so many things like cooking, washing our produce, filling up our water bottles for the day, and knowing what's in our water versus not just gives me peace of mind as a parent.
All right, I gotta try something out with Sage. I'm gonna give her 2 cups of water. One's gonna be tap, one's gonna be our filtered tap water from Aquasana, and then we're gonna see which one she likes better, because Matt and I already did this taste test, and I'm curious, can a 4-year-old tell the difference? I'm gonna go get the bathroom water. I have 2 glasses of water here. Can you take a sip of both and tell me which one you like better? Okay, try that one. Okay, and now try the white one.
Is that mine?
Yeah, I got you both 2 waters. You don't like that? Okay. Okay, carry on, have your breakfast. There you go. I'll get rid of this one. Well, that was easy.
That was better.
I was honestly shocked by her reaction, and no, this was not staged. She had no idea I was doing this, but her reaction was priceless. And because my arm is literally gonna fall off, I decided to put Okaley in the carrier. I truly have loved carrying both my kids as much as I can in a carrier. It just makes things so much easier to get things done. You got both hands, and this one does not hurt my back. We are not even halfway through the year, and I'm already trying to figure out what to make for my daughter's lunch.
I don't want to go to school.
Did you like mustard? Do you like mustard? You love mustard. Look, we got all the essentials.
I don't want to go to school.
I know, honey. You're gonna have so fun. And then after school today, we're going to a Christmas party with all your friends.
Just like breakfast, I'm always trying to switch it up so she doesn't get bored. Today, I did some cumin flour tortilla wraps with some turkey, cheese, ham, a little mustard, a little hummus, just to switch it up from the regular sliced bread. If you want me to do a video dedicated on healthy lunch options for school, leave a comment down below. My biggest rule of thumb is I always try to get in a fruit and a veggie, a source of protein, and some healthy fat, with as much whole foods as possible, although we definitely rely on packaged snacks as well. And I always add in a couple in case she's hungry, but I hope that she goes for the fresh stuff first, and I really enjoy seeing what she eats at the end of the day when she comes back home from school. I recently did a whole organization of my kids' snack pantry, and it gives me so much serotonin just looking at it. I shared a full video on my Instagram account, so definitely follow me on there if you want to see it. I know everyone's school is different, but my daughter's school does like 2 lunches, small one and a larger one, instead of the traditional 2 snacks and a lunch. I'm guessing they did some research on this. I don't really know, but I always pack in some extra stuff in there, and I always make sure she has a freshly filled water bottle ready to go to take with her. Making mornings go smoother is definitely about having a routine and a system. I feel like we try to do the same things every morning, and that way we have some sort of structure and we know what to expect every day when we wake up. Obviously, every day is different, but it just helps Matt and I know how to work together as a team to make sure both the kids are ready for the day or whatever we need to get done that day.
Let's say it all together. I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna have a good day.
Give me a hug.
Okay. It's gonna go so fast, and then we're gonna go to the Christmas party. Yeah, and we're gonna wear our party dresses.
Yeah.
So fun.
Say goodbye.
Okay, bye.
At some point, I usually sneak upstairs to either take a shower or just brush my hair back, throw on some makeup, get dressed out of pajamas. You know, we usually will swap out. Matt will go up and shower and get ready for the day. And that way we each have a little bit of time to ourselves to actually get ready. Because I'm not gonna lie, that first hour and a half of the day goes by so fast, and I feel like I don't even have time to eat breakfast, which I don't. I usually eat after she leaves, and either I'll have some scraps from breakfast or I will just make myself a nice little meal, some eggs, a smoothie, avocado toast. I love having such a close relationship with my mom. I feel like we pretty much talk every single day, whether it's a FaceTime or a quick call just to touch base. And I hope that Sage also wants to talk to me every single day when she's older. It's interesting to see how our relationship has changed as we've both gotten older, but it's one that I really appreciate, and I'm glad that we are so close. Speaking of taking care of ourselves, don't forget your vitamins, your supplements. Keeping that immune system top notch is so important, especially during cold and flu season. And yes, I'm eating a big, I was gonna cut this out, I'm not gonna lie, but we had some family over the night before and Matt got a bunch of snacks, and all dressed chips are one of my favorite. They're like my kryptonite, that and cheesy like Doritos. But yeah, I saw them there and I was like, I'm craving a couple chips for breakfast, and I'm an adult. I can do those things. It had been a couple days since I actually had gone out for a walk. I just feel like once it started snowing, I just haven't wanted to leave the house. But I decided today, not only for this video, but for my mental health, to go outside and get some fresh air and leave my house. Because since having kids, it has made me so much more of a homebody. And I used to never be. So I'm taking the kids out. We're doing it. We are facing the weather and Mother Nature, and we're gonna be better because of it. The hardest part is just getting them dressed, and by the time they are dressed, you're kind of tired and over it, but we got there. I'm sure Cashew was really happy that we went as well. I'm pretty sure we went out on the snowiest day of the week, but honestly, it was really nice just to get some fresh air. And Okaley is so calm on our walks. Like, he really does like just looking and people watching, even though there was no one out. I don't think we saw anyone on this walk, and I was definitely contemplating my choices of living in the North Pole, but it's okay. We are going down south for some of the winter, and I cannot wait for sunshine.
Oh, that was a lot of snow. Was that fun? Oh, we got our fresh air today. Yeah, you loved it, huh? Here you go.
I am so grateful to be able to be home with my kids at a young age and really soak up this short, fleeting time in their life. And even though I can't be with them 24/7 because I work full time, I really enjoy being able to be home with them as much as possible. On this day, we had childcare, so I was able to get some work done. My weeks always look different. Some days are filming days. Today was a computer and admin day. But yeah, that's kind of what I love about my job. It's always changing and I never really get bored of it. And that is what our morning routine looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed enjoyed it. If you did not watch my nighttime routine, I did. I will link it down below. Don't forget to check out Aquasana. I'll have the QR code on the screen, but also you can check the link in the description box below to get 55% off all systems, $49 and up, plus free shipping. I've had so many of you guys already purchase one and tell me how much you've enjoyed it. So gift yourself some clean water for the holiday season / start the new year on a fresh note. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.